I had this happen recently in a class where the students were all convinced that they knew what the company was doing. And I kind of went along with it, even though I didn't agree. And we talked about why they thought the strategy of the company was a certain way and so forth. And then at one point, I surfaced the counterpoint and talked about, well, is it really this strategy? Because there are other options here. And part of what they're doing doesn't seem to conform to what we think about that particular strategy. And it gave me the opportunity to introduce the idea of a hybrid strategy. And it was fun to do because it was that aha moment in teaching with a case where the students thought one thing and I introduced something else, and you could just see it on their faces and in their expressions that they hadn't thought of that before. And it was causing them to rethink all of the things that they had originally been talking about and to put a new lens on it and say, well, is it really this or is it really that? And it was kind of an interesting thing because it was controversial enough that they continued to talk about it after they left the classroom. So it was maybe an injection of new material at just the right time, where they were all thinking one direction and we shifted their thinking and got them to think a little deeper by introducing a new concept of a hybrid strategy. Maybe it's both kinds of things, and got them to think it through. And it seems to have stuck with them more. So when I gave exams later in the semester, they would come back to this particular case exercise and say, yeah, it's like that case that we talked about where we had the hybrid strategy. And that's really what we want when we use cases.